Hey folks, Keough here with some more training footage for you. This is from a session that I did today. It's a pause bench session, plus I also did some push pressing, and so you're going to see my work sets from both of those exercises. The first movement I did for 3 sets, I did 245 for 3 sets of 10. I used my narrower grip, which for me is pinky finger on the rings. My normal grip is my it's what's referred to as competition wide or competition legal. That's index finger on the ring. That's as wide as you're allowed to go in competition. And so this is one full hand spacing inside. I want to say for these, I don't know the width of my hands exactly, but inch and a half, 2 inches, probably somewhere in that range. So that's a pretty considerable difference on each side. Was able to do the 3 sets of 10, felt pretty achy coming in for these benches, so I ended up keeping it just to 3 sets. I wanted to keep the exertion up pretty high, and was pretty happy to get the sets of 10, because 245 for a set of 10 was not too long ago. That was a rep max for me, or at least very close to a rep max, and now I'm able to do it for sets and do it with a grip that is definitely weaker than my competition grip, so really happy about that. But it just felt pretty achy, shoulders felt pretty achy, so I decided I'd do some, I know this doesn't make any sense, why would you do a overhead movement because your shoulders are achy, but I just figured I'd do some light push pressing just to see if that helped. Me feel any better, and was able to do that fine, and that actually felt pretty good. So after the third set, I knew it was time just to shut it down, and did 3 sets push press. I messed around with these a little bit last week, and so this is the second time in probably a long time, maybe over a year, that I've really done any push pressing. And so I did 135 for 10. I didn't think I had advanced past that, but that was really easy, so I ended up doing 150 for 10, and that was pretty easy. And then I did 165 for 9, and I got tired towards the end of the set, and I just didn't put what I needed to into it in order to make sure that I could get 10 reps, and it was kind of disappointing because I certainly knew that I was physically capable of doing so. I didn't put forth the effort to get it, and so for this training session, my goal and my hope going into it was just to go in, and even though because I didn't feel fantastic, and because it's been a long week with a lot of good training, but a lot of intense training, I just wanted to go in and not put too much pressure on myself to be perfect in training, not worry about every little mistake that I was making here. This week has been a good week for me for training, but I also feel like I get to a point where I end up focusing on things so much and analyzing little details that it ends up affecting my life outside of training and affecting my sleep and affecting all that stuff. So sometimes I need to just care a little bit less, worry a little bit less about the details, and today was just one of those days where the best thing I could have done is just worried a little bit less. Anyway, keep checking in. More videos for you very soon.